This is your reminder. You are chosen. You are not overlooked. In Genesis chapter 16, I love this story of Abram and Sarai and Hagar. It is where Sarai is unable to conceive at this point in time. She was discouraged, tired of waiting on God to speak. She took matters into her own hand and suggested to her husband Abram that he take her servant Hagar as a wife so that he could sleep with her and bear a child. So it ended up coming to pass. That is where Ishmael, Abram's first son, was born. In the meantime, Sarah sees this. Sarah becomes irritated with Hagar after she sees that she's able to conceive. She sees that she's given her over. Now, it's a choice that Sarai made, by the way, but she grows irritated with the choice that she made to step ahead of God. She told Abram that she couldn't deal with it. So Abram says, let your servant do with her as you please. And Sarah did just that. So she asked her to leave. Hagar ran away to the wilderness. She was under distress. And I love that in the latter verses that the angel of the Lord came to her in the 8th verse and asked her, "Where are you coming from? Where are you going to?" She said, "I'm leaving my mistress's house." And the angel of the Lord instructed her to return to your mistress, submit to her authority. Y'all. And I love that in verse 11 it says, "And the angel also said, you are now pregnant," and this is the angel of the Lord speaking to Hagar. "You are now pregnant and will give birth to a son. You are to name him Ishmael," which means God hears, "for the Lord has heard your cry of distress." And I love that because God is so strategic. When we are in distress, when things are happening that we feel unworthy, that we feel like God can't possibly take our mess and turn it into a blessing, things like this happen. If the Lord sent an angel to remind Hagar in the wilderness, in her times of distress, that, "Daughter, I see you," because this is also where the name El Roi, the God who sees, this is where El Roi means the God who sees. So God was strategic in that way to remind Hagar that regardless of what it looks like, unless I have told you that you are unworthy, unless I have told you that you are not chosen, then there is no truth to it. So regardless of all the chaotic things, God even allowed Hagar to bore a son by the name of Ishmael, which means God hears. So I want to encourage you on today, if you are that person battling with not feeling chosen, feeling unworthy, you are chosen and not overlooked. This is your reminder today. You are chosen and you are not overlooked. Look to El Roi, the God who sees. Look to the one who hears you. Talk to the one who can deliver you up out of whatever state of mind you are in because of the opinions of people. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. I love you.